already gone ahead and done this eye off camera, just because I found by doing this lately, it's just making my life a lot easier, and I feel like the videos just go by faster because I'm not going between two eyes. But anyways, moving along. We are going to go ahead and pick up the Lock-It concealer from Kat Von D. This is in the white shade. I know you guys, everybody's saying, oh, she's canceled, blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry. I like this stuff. And to be honest, if she's canceled because of the whole she's not vaccinating her kid thing, she's smart. And for those of you who don't have kids and you want to comment about that, shut up, because you don't know anything. But anyways, call me a little bit of a conspiracy theorist or whatever, but vaccines contain a bunch of crap in it. And I, for one, am not subjecting my child to that. So, yeah, Amelia's not vaccinated either. Shoot me. But that's a whole other can of worms. Just do your research. It's not for everybody, I guess, but don't cancel somebody based off what they want to do with their own child. Like, that is insane to me. It's their kid, not yours. All right, so we're gonna jump right in. I'm using the Ultimate palette from NYX. We're gonna pop into this really deep purple color here, and I'm just picking up this brush from BH Cosmetics. This is the 7 brush. Guys, I'm still so sick. This is crazy. But anyways, I'm just gonna begin to pop this right into the crease here. Try to keep it as much as possible into the crease. I kind of just goofed right here and brought it up a little too high, but that's okay because we're going to blend this out after anyways. So don't be alarmed. Now picking up my M200 brush from Morphe, and I'm going to pop into this really light lilac-y color right here. And I'm just going to begin to blend over that darker purple, just so that it's not so harsh. And then with that same brush, I'm gonna grab a mix of the pink color here and the purple, and I am going to just pat that on top as well. Alrighty, so moving right along, back in with that Lock-It, we are going to pop a little bit just onto the lid here, like so. Give yourself a little look up and carve out that crease there, baby. Now, at first, I was really feeling this look, just leaving it white like this. And like, I was like, oh, let me add like a mauve-y kind of color, like something really pale. So it's not white, but still very light. But then the color, what is it? I think it's, what color is it? Let me get you in there. Fiji. Just was like speaking to me, and I've always wanted to go to Fiji, so I was like, alright, we gotta use Fiji. Not sure how, but we're going to. And then I was like, screw it. That's going on the lid, honey. So what we're gonna do with this little flat brush from MAC, this is the M42 brush. I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of this turquoisey kind of color here. I'm gonna go ahead and pop that just into the front part of my eyelid, or the inner corner, I guess would be the politically correct term. And then we are gonna pop over to Fiji with that same brush, and we are going to give it a little spray. This is the Project Beauty Spray Set Go. And then we're just going to go ahead and pop that right on top of where we put that turquoise color, just patting it in. And then I'm going to pick up this oval shadow brush from Crown and that same really light purple color. And I'm going to just dab that right in the center of the blue and the white, just to begin that gradient transition effect. And when I get out here, I'm going to pack it on a little heavier, just because this is the part where I want it to be darker when I add the glitters on top. Okay, so that's looking pretty good to me. I might just want to add a little bit more turquoise. Don't be discouraged if you have to like go back in and jump between the two colors just to get that perfect transition, because eyeshadow is all about blending, honey. Now with that same oval brush, I'm gonna pop into the color Violet in the palette, the Violet Voss palette, and I'm going to pop that just right over where we placed that lilac-y color from the next palette. Just blending those two together, and then I'm gonna flip to the opposite side of the brush, pick up indigo, which is the darker purple, and I'm gonna just pat that just in the outer part of the eye here. So as you can see, now we have that seamless gradient effect going on here. And then I'm going to finish off the top of the eye look. So now I'm just taking this liner. It's in a dark purple. This is from a Canadian I think it's a Canadian company. It's called Tease. They've got it in the Bay. This is in Night Out, and I'm just lining the front of the eye. I'm gonna let that dry. And then we're really gonna amp it up. I have these Glitter Pop peel off eyeliners from Too Faced. This is in the color Fairy Queen. I have had these sitting around for so long, and I was like, I need to use these. I was okay with this, and then I was like, I want a little bit more glitter. The purple was a little too dark, so then I saw this, and I was like, we about to use this. So then once that part is dry, we're going to just pop this right directly on top of that dark purple as well. Right, we're going to let that dry. And you really want to let these dry because you do not want the glitter to transfer into any of your other work. You want it to stay in that one spot. Go ahead and move on to mascara, but before we do that, I'm just picking up a black liner. This is by Doka, I'm not sure, Doche Cosmetics, made in Germany, so it's probably pronounced German, and I'm pronouncing it wrong, and I'm a bad excuse for a German. I don't know how to speak any. I don't know why my mother didn't teach us, but anyways, I'm moving along. This is just a black liner brush, and I'm going to just line my lash line. And then for mascara, I'm picking up this Volume and Curl mascara from Wander Beauty. This is the Unlashed. Love this mascara. Got in my BoxyCharm a couple months ago or a month ago, and I have been using it ever since, all the time. I just love the shape of the wand. It just hugs your lashes so perfectly. Now moving along to lashes, I'm picking up these beautiful pretty lashes from Velour. These are called Dream Girl. These have quickly become my new favorites. They're like the perfect glamour, but like still very wispy lashes. And of course I'm using their black lash glue because, honey, this stuff just sticks. Like, it stays. Once you put it on, it's there. And there we have it. Eyes are done. However, the top part of the eyes are done. I've already done my face off camera. However, under here we got a lot of fallout. So we about to fix that. So I'm going to pick up, I haven't done my concealer under here, so I'm just going to pick up the Shape Tape. And this is in the color Tan. And I'm going to carry that under my eyes here. I'll let it sit for like a couple minutes just so that it doesn't, you know, spread too much. I want it to stay in one spot and one spot only. So while I'm waiting for that, my sponge is already damp and apparently dirty as hell, but that's from me doing my face earlier. Don't use dirty beauty blenders, guys. Don't be gross. But anyways, I'm just going to spritz it with some of that Spray Set Go from Project Beauty. I like to spray my beauty blenders with this before I go in under my eyes, just so that I'm really setting it in, because I tend to get pretty creasy here because my under eyes are already so dry, and your girl is old, so I'm starting to get wrinkles and I don't want to talk about it. But anyways, let's go ahead and blend this out now. So we are set and good to go. I'm going to pick up the Easy Bake by Huda. This is in the color Banana Bread. And I am going to use that to set under my eyes and along the side of my nose. While that is doing its thing, we are going to move into the bottom part of the lashes, which is going to be just the bottom part of the eye, sorry, which is going to be really quick, super easy. Don't want to go crazy. So I'm just going to take that same brush I used earlier to pat on that lilac color. And then I am going to pop back in to this NYX palette, taking the purple, dark purple color, and I'm going to press that directly into the lash line. And then using this precision brush from Sephora, this is there a number on this? Nope, it's just called Precision Smudge. I'm going to pick up the lilac color now. And I am going to dust that just slightly underneath, just to blend everything out. I'm then going to pick up that same black liner I used earlier, and I'm just going to line my waterline, just to make everything a little bit more dramatic. Especially because I don't have like really any bottom lashes. So I have to always like really amp them up, and it's like, ugh. But I mean, this does the trick. Dust all this away. Let's give your girl a little extra glow. Just because we kind of matted it out with the setting powder. This is the Laura Geller Gilded Honey. And I just pick up a little bit of this and use it for my inner corner here as well. We're just going to take that Project Beauty spray. Spritz that face, honey. Now let's move on to lips. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. Probably a nude. Bear with me. Let's see. What can we do? I'm gonna take up this color Verona from Outta. It's still fairly nude, but I mean, oh no, she's nude. Very nude. Y'all, this look came out so good. I'm like actually looking at myself right now, and I'm surprised that this is all me, honey. Yes. Now, where do I go with this on? It's raining outside, so do I need to go and slay in the rain? I think I might. But anyways, yeah, that is the final look. Honestly, this was a really fun look to do. It's something different. I would say like this is good for like a night out, going to the club, or like even maybe a festival if you wanted to add some like jewels and stuff on there. I'm really feeling it, and I hope you guys are too. So if you haven't already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you give the video a big thumbs up as well. I really would appreciate it if you did, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys. Ooh, child. It turned out good. It turned out good. Better than nothing. Better than nothing. Yeah. Oh yeah. I need to eat. I'm fucking hungry. Starving, actually. Stop.